Hey guys, so I've been sitting here and I was like, do I want to start doing an intro or something, or should I not, or should I this or that? And then I started thinking, if I started doing an intro, I would probably never shut up, so I should probably just not and stick to what I've been doing. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I've already done just super basic face makeup because I think I mentioned in, I think it was my Q&A video, that I was interested in getting this Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette, and I think it was that night that I ended up picking it up. I'm not sure what it is about this palette, but I just needed to try it out. So today I wanted to do one eye, a warm look, and then one eye kind of a cooler look. So you can see there's 3 mattes here, and then 4 metallics here. Don't mind my awful nails. And then, what is that? 5 other mattes over here. So you do have the majority of mattes with those few shimmers in the middle. I kind of just want to play around with it and see what I think. I thought that this was their first palette, but on their website they did have another one. I'm not sure when that one came out. I really want to say I love the packaging of this. I don't love that my fingerprints show up right away, if you can see that. But I love that it's a magnetic closure here. Then you open it up and you can do it all the way flat. And I love when palettes do that. And yeah, there's a really, really nice, good sized mirror here. So I'm just going to kind of get into it. But so far I'm feeling it. I've swatched a couple of the shades earlier just to kind of get a feel for them. And they seem really nice. So first off, I'm going to go into this kind of bone shade called Exposed. And there's definitely a lot of kick up in the pan with these. But I just put my MAC paint pot down. So I'm just going to set that down with this shade. And it's not super pigmented, which it doesn't have to be, but I think I would like it to be a little more pigmented than this maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you can see here, but it's already super messy. Alright, I'm going to start with the cooler toned eye because I never do cool tones and they kind of scare me because I feel like I always look like I have a black eye. So I think I'm just going to go into this shade right below that and then this shade here. So I'm just literally working my way down the palette. I'm going to get a good sized fluffy brush. This is a Blinged brush E13. I love this brush. And I'm going in with that kind of tan color. I have no idea what kind of look I want to do. I know obviously it's going to be a nude kind of natural look. But I'm just going to start by throwing these 2 shades in the crease and kind of see what it looks like, and then we can go from there. Alright, it's really hard to see on camera, but I've built that kind of really, really light skin tone shade up just a little bit. Now I'm going to go into this kind of taupey shade called Silhouette. This is my 3rd layer, I think. So they definitely take some building up, but they're blending out really nice. I might throw one more coat or one more layer of this on. I'm just not really sure what I want to do with this. And for some reason I feel if I do a cool toned look, it has to be a smoky eye. And I don't really want to go there with this. But I don't know what else to do. Because if you look, there's really these 3 cooler shades and then this really cool shade over here. So I kind of have to jump into this one. And I think I'm going to keep that on my outer corner first. Okay, this one has a lot more pigment to it. And I might take just a little bit into the inner corner of my eye. I don't want this quite as deep as my outer corner, but I want a little bit more dimension in there. You're blending really nice. I'm just not sure about these colors, but I'm never sure about cool tone colors. So I'm gonna go back in with these lighter two shades and just kind of blend on top of that a little bit. Alright, so I want to go in with this shimmer now, and I'm really like attracted to this green. So I swatched it earlier. I want to see what it looks like on my lid though. Since it's on my finger, it looks so pretty. It's kind of like a deep, like olive army green kind of vibe. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go back into that darker shade and just really like blend the edges of that together. I don't know, I think that's pretty, but it's just so dark. I wish there was something I could kind of throw in there to brighten it up a bit, like right in the center. I don't know how to keep it cool toned. Okay, I might just grab like an eye topper for this eye. So let me look and see what I have. Okay, I have this Victoria Beckham blonde lid luster right here. I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of this and just put that like on the very center of my eye, just for like a little pop. I honestly think this would look exactly the same if you just put your highlighter over that. I probably should have just done that. I think it would have given the exact same effect because it just kind of lightened up that green just a bit and kind of shows a little more of the gold that's in it, I think. Alright, for my lower lash line, I'm going to take this little brush I was using again and go into this shade right here. Now I'm going into the darkest shade just on the outer corner to kind of meet that up with my lid. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm going to put some liner and mascara on, and I will be right back to do the warm eye, which I already know I'm going to enjoy more because I'm just such a warm-toned bitch. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the cool toned eye with liner and mascara on. I'm thinking about throwing on a pair of lashes at the end, but I wanted you to see it like without them and just with mascara because it does look pretty. I'm not sure. I think that green kind of took over and I like it. I just don't know. Like when I look from back here, I feel like I just look like I got punched in the face, and that's just not so cute to me. But let's go to my happy place, the warm eye. This is why I saved this eye for second, because I knew that I'm not good getting out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to go in with this nudist shade right here. It's just kind of a pretty like cream color. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just like warm toned shades feel like they blend out better on me. Like, does that make any sense at all? Because I feel crazy saying it, but like they're probably the exact same formula. There's no reason that this would blend out any different than the transition shade I used on my other eye. But it just seems creamier and like even more blendable. Like this eye wasn't hard to blend, but that was just so easy. I kind of want to go in with this kind of mustardy color. It's called Eccentric. I'm not going to do too much. That just made kind of like a pretty camel color. So I'm already loving this side, of course. Honestly, I could just like leave it right there and be happy. But I'm going to go into this baby right here called Transcend. And I'm still on like a really, really big fluffy brush. It's an E12. And I am going to focus this just a little lower in my crease. I'm thinking I'll do like kind of a halo-y shape on this side too. Even though the other eye isn't like super haloed, I just don't want them to be like, I don't want to feel like not balanced, if that makes any sense. Yeah, these shades are layering up so nice and they're so buttery. Oh my god. Wow, I really, really love those shades together. Okay, I am going to take kind of a smaller blender brush. It's the E3. And I'm going to go into this deeper shade, Aesthetic. Kind of starting at my outer corner. And I'll bring it towards the middle and then throw some in my inner corner as well. Alright, so I've really just like blended that in, leaving the center of my eye like totally blank. And now I feel like this is like the fun part, which shimmer glitter metallic to use. And this gold right here just looks like, oh my god. So let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that looks really, really pretty. Oh my god. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm going to take just the little blender I was using with that darkest shade and kind of blend the edges. That is so stunning. I mean, it looks like every other eye look I've ever done, but I really, really like it, and the colors were so easy to work with. I might take this little bitty brush and that super deep shade I was working with on my other eye, just a little bit right out here, and then right in here. There we go. I just wanted like a little more dimension. And that is so pretty. I'm gonna take this shade here first on this same brush on my lower lash line. And then into this one for the outer third. And blending it up to my lid, whatever that thing's called. Oh, I love that warm eye. Like, that is so, so pretty to me. Alright, I'm going to line and mascara this eye, and I will jump back on and show you what that looks like. And then I think I'm going to throw on some lashes to show y'all what that looks like too. So I will be right back again. Okay, so I'm back, and I did highlight my inner corner and my brow bone too, just to kind of feel out the look a little bit more, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling the warmer toned look, like always, but I do think the cooler tone, I think it has like its place, and I definitely think like if I was going to a wedding, or maybe not a wedding, I don't know, I don't go anywhere, so kind of kills it for me. But if I was going somewhere and I had like a really pretty, like florally dress, I do think this eye would be really pretty. But I think just like for kind of everyday sort of thing, I love the warm tones. And I wanted to throw this in here. If you have made it this far, comment a flower emoji down below, and that will get you an extra entry into the Tom Ford giveaway that I posted a couple days ago. So make sure to go back to that video, read the description, see what all you got to do to enter, and once you do that, come here, leave me some kind of flower down there, and that will be our little code. So I think I'm going to throw on some lashes and something on my lips, and I will be right back to show you the final double take, final 2 looks. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the final look with one cooler toned eye and one warmer toned eye with this Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette. I do think it's overall a really, really gorgeous palette. Like I said, the warm shadows were, in my opinion, easier to blend. I don't know if that is just because I like what I'm seeing more. Like, I don't know if I'm actually going crazy or what. But yeah, I really love this kind of gold glitter shade they have in here. I think it is so stunning. Like, I don't feel like I needed any kind of like eye topper on this side, or on this eye I feel like it wouldn't pop as much if I didn't have that just like kind of hit of highlight on there. So I think as far as this palette goes, it's really pretty. Don't mind my smudgy inner corner, because once again, as soon as I turn the camera back on, my eyes start watering and my eyeliner gets all messed up. So I am just over trying to fix it at this point. But yeah, this was such like a random like throw in there video, just because I grabbed this and I did just want to play around with it a little bit. I figured, why not make a video on it? So Again, if you want an extra entry into the Tom Ford giveaway, drop a flower down below. And make sure you like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. I hope you're having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I hope you're staying healthy and safe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.